I'm back. Lots happened. As you can see, a nice change of scenery was in order. Um, yeah, after 2020, I realized how important it was to become like fully off any systems connected to the Matrix, because they're trying to. Right now, it's the beginning phases of them trying to get everybody into this like medical tyranny technocracy system. But like my buddy Derek Bros talks about, that's just stage one of moving into like total technocracy, like social and mind control technocracy, like how they have in China, where if you post on Facebook the way I do, or if you post on YouTube the way I do, your score goes down and you might lose your traveling privileges and all that jazz. So, or like your fucking shopping privileges, like your grocery privileges. So, you know, I'm I'm not down with that. That sucks. I would much rather have all of my needs met by myself. That it seems to be the theme of this year for me when it comes to anything. I mean, when it comes to throwing events, I want to be able to meet all the events needs. When it comes to like creating my off-grid systems that I'm now implementing to feed, the people I care about and to take care of the people I care about and show up to the people I care about. That stuff is like solely in my realm of creation. And that's kind of the most fulfilling thing about it all. That's the one, that's the one thing the government and those fuckers never want you to feel, is that feeling, because that feeling is like unbelievable. It's like a rush. It gets you so excited to just gung ho and like fucking Rambo through all of your duties and responsibilities that you just get. It's like the ultimate power that they don't want you to know about, when you could finally provide for yourself. So I'm at an undisclosed location in the middle of nowhere, and those are some of our animals, our goats and chickens and shit, farm shit. Now, I personally don't eat any of the byproducts of these creatures, but honestly, nobody at this ranch does either. They were initially gotten for like milk and eggs and stuff like that, but in reality, they kind of just are the best composters ever. So like that's why I like them personally. Like all of my like skins of bananas and watermelons and whatever the fuck else, instead of just rotting in a trash can somewhere, I feed it to these guys. They love it, and then that pen becomes the most fertile land for a new garden. Woohoo! Speaking of gardens, check this out. Yup, that is what I'm talking about. So let's check this guy out. Look at this. Look at this stuff. Do you guys see this? This is a watermelon. This is a giant watermelon. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Oh, dude, the feeling of knowing that like I don't need vaccine passports ever to have watermelon is like one of the most liberating feelings ever. Straight up, like there's just so much to be happy about when your food comes from you and comes from the soil and comes from your, tender care of it, basically. Look straight up. San Marzano's, cause you don't even know. For all you Italians out there. So I'm checking in just to let you guys know that I took this time to be very, very, very forward and direct in my personal life about preparing for any and everything that they might want to throw at us when it comes to what they're doing with this virus. The Delta variant. Like, shut up, Fauci. He's such an idiot, dude. And I've been looking into this a lot, and I have actually now, this time around, not last time, but this time around, been talking to people who have been getting like seriously ill or whatever, and it feels like the COVID. That's what they call it. So yo, what I've looked into and what it seems to be, and what honestly like Bill Gates even alluded to when he said that evil shit where he was like, oh, this virus isn't bad, but the next one's gonna be even crazier.
So we'll have to prepare for the next one. That, I'd say is will get attention this time. I'd say is will get attention this time.
In my opinion, what's happening now is we're starting to see the effects of the vaccine, not just in vaccinated individuals, but in potentially unvaccinated individuals who have low immune systems. Because if they're next to vaccine, see, like they want everybody to believe that it's the unvaxxed that fucks everything up and is getting the vax sick, but it's the opposite. these people who now have this mRNA vaccine, their bodies are now producing these, they call them the spike proteins, all these like metaphors, or excuse me, all these like nomers for like these these miscellaneous like invisible small things. Like we'll get into that about how the fucking whole theories are wrong between germ and train theory. But like basically like they're trying to tell us that basically the spike protein, or this small biologic, what I feel like is just bunk DNA, is finding its way infiltrating other people. So the important thing is to have your immune system strong. That's why I got no clothes on. I'm getting the sun right now. I'm barefoot on this beautiful dry crystal earth, which is what most rocks and sand are, as crystals. So it's conducting electricity, which is what we're talking about, balancing between the masculine and the feminine polarities, the sunlight and the earth connection. And that'll keep me nice and healthy. And I haven't been sick once this whole fucking time. I've just been saying, dude, meditate, eat well, eat less, fast if you can, sun gaze, eye gaze, and ground it with the earth. Do these simple things that were provided for us by nature and by God, and you'll be all right. So I hope this inspires you guys to get off grid, or to get some extra layer of self-sufficiency, because that, to me, I've never felt more like a champion over the government. I'm free, and so are you. Make it happen. Peace.